Welcome to Gospel Music USA, bringing you the best in Southern gospel music from coast to coast. Now here are your hosts of Gospel Music USA, Danny Jones, Karen Peck Gooch, and Mike Lefevre.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to Gospel Music USA. You are in tune for a great program today. My name is Danny Jones. I'm with Singing News Magazine.
I'm Karen Peck Gooch with New River.
And I'm Mike Lefevre, the Lefevre Quartet, and we are honored that you're with us today. We got some great music for you and a lot of other things, too.
We do. In fact, Karen, we have a genuine legend from the world of gospel music with us today. He is a member of the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame. His quartet has literally traveled the world singing the best gospel music that you'll ever hear. They come to us from Kinston, North Carolina. Would you folks say hello to Ed O'Neill and the Dixie Melody Boys?
I'm always singing and shouting as onward I go. I am so happy every passing day. Each day I have a wonderful Savior who loves me. I know He rolled my heavy burdens all away. There's glory in my soul. He did roll. He put a newborn feeling in my heart. In my heart, who praise His holy name. For my sorrow, shame, and from Him never will I depart. To stay. What a happy song I'm singing all day long. My heavy burdens have rolled away. The Christian life is much sweeter, yes, sweeter to me. My life is growing brighter every day. Each day He keeps me shouting and singing. I'm happy and free. He rolled my heavy burdens all away. Soul, my burden, He did roll. He put a newborn feeling in my heart. In my heart, oh, praise His holy name. He bore my sorrow, shame, and from Him never will I depart. Heaven bound, all around, since Jesus came into my heart to stay. Oh, what a happy song I'm singing all day long. My heavy burdens have rolled away. In my heart, oh, praise His holy name. He bore my sorrow, shame, and from Him never will I depart. Heaven bound, all around, since Jesus came into my heart to stay. Oh, what a happy song I'm singing all day long. My heavy burdens have rolled away. Thank you so much. You know, these are troublesome times that we live in these days, but when all hope seems lost, just remember one thing, friend. The Lord will make a way somehow. I am on the heavenly highway, leading to the land above. All this world I have forsaken, just to serve the one that I love. When the way grows rough and rugged, low before the cross I bow. I say it to my soul, be patient, the Lord will make a way somehow. Sometimes I get so tired and weary as I journey on my way. When my faith begins to fail me, instead I steal away and pray. I get a little glimpse of heaven, while at His feet I humbly bow. I say it to my soul, why worry? The Lord will make a way somehow. When my friends misunderstand me and refuse to shake my hand, Satan tells me I'm a failure. I firmly take my stand. Let the world despise and lead me. Jesus is a friend that's true. Oh, how sweet to hear him whisper, I will make a way for you. Amen. What a promise. Lord, I need someone to lead me along this rough and rugged way. Hear me, Lord, and give me comfort every time I kneel and pray. Only grant to me this favor, as low before your feet I bow. Then I hear him whisper, fear not, I will make a way somehow. Sometimes it's a tired and weary as I journey on my way. When my faith begins to fail me, instead I seal away and pray. I get a little glimpse of heaven while at his feet I humbly bow. I say it to my soul, why worry? The Lord will make a way somehow. I say it to my soul, why worry? The Lord will make a way somehow.
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA. Our guest today, the legendary Dixie Melody Boys from Kinston, North Carolina. Ed, what a pleasure and honor it is to have you and your group here today. I know Karen was talking about a little while ago what an influence you have been to so many people in gospel music. And I know a lot of the talent that we see on the stages today, Ed is personally responsible for. He really has. And I know that as a member of the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame, that's got to bring you a certain amount of pride and happiness knowing that you've contributed so much to this industry.
It really does, but you know, I don't hardly think about it that way. You know, I've just enjoyed what I've done for 55 years. You know, so I said, "When you gonna quit?" I said, "You tired already by me?" You know,
You're just getting going.
I think I'll know when to quit. You know, I still feel good. The guys keep me on. You know, make me sound a little good sometime. And I'm just enjoying life, to be honest with you.
You always have a great group, and
Well,
you really do. Great sound.
You know, I've never fired anybody. They fired themselves, you know. Well, I said, why do you have so many turnovers? I've had over 80 people in and out of the group, you know. And I used to really bother me, you know. But that doesn't, because I had such good guys come through the group, you know. It's like Devin McClamber.
Yeah.
When he left me and go with you, I wished him well. And that makes a friend for life, you know. You can get all down, say, you know, talk about this. No, don't do that. So that's my theory.
Change is inevitable.
Exactly. I hire them young, and most of the time when you hire them young, there's going to be a change in their life. That's the way they do it, you know. I want them to do it like McCray Dove. He was with me 12 years, and boy, I really hated to miss him, you know. But when he decided to do what he done, I said, go for it, buddy. I'm all behind you. And I helped him all I could.
You know, and the thing is, what I think is so fun is that, like Devin, when Devin was with us, he just spoke so highly of you. But it's so funny because anytime we ever worked with any other of your other members, you always have a language. You know, you've got the North Carolina, hear me, I'm Georgia talking accent. But you've got that that North Carolina accent, and you've got that way about it. And they always talk like Ed O'Neill.
They thought I was from Louisiana.
Really?
My talk. But I've had a good time. I've had a good time with the guys. I don't have a guy that I don't like. You know.
Tell them about when Ernie brought his kid. Ernie Haas and Signature Sound. A lot of folks don't realize Ernie started with it.
Yeah, he did. And at first time he was at the convention, and we were right across the walkway from him. He come over, hugged my neck, and we talked to me. He said, "You mind coming over and meeting the guys? They want to meet you." I said, "Yeah." So I go over, and he said, "Guys, this is Ed O'Neill." One of them says, is it true you can really walk on water?
That's so good.
I said, Ernie, what are you telling me?
But you know what? You taught them good work ethics.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and that's, but you know, even more than that, you taught them character. You know, you are a great example.
I
mean, you
appreciate that.
never heard anything bad about you. You know, you've always been a great family man. You love the Lord. You've done what's right. You always do what's right.
I appreciate it.
That's what you've got that good name. And when I think of Ed O'Neill, I think about that. You're a great
And
example.
you've got a great bunch of young guys
Some
with
of the
you now.
finest. Some of the
Yeah.
finest. Listen, this guy right here, I heard him sing at 15 years old with his family group in Illinois, Southern Illinois. I said, one day that boy's going to be mine. His grandmother was a great friend. She wanted him to come with me. She said, Eddie's going to have to graduate. I said, okay. So she called me a few days before the graduation. She said, Ed, he's graduating a certain day. She said, call him. And I did, and I missed him by one day. He had made plans to go down and sing with that group, young
Master's
group.
Voice,
Master's
Mississippi.
Voice. The bass singer, what's his name?
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan was with that group. Oh, great group.
Yes.
And a few years later, she called me. She said, Ed, he's leaving Mississippi. Call him. I called him right then. Missed it by 2 days. He's going with the Florida Boys in Pensacola.
It did so great.
So when the Florida Boys retired, I said, this is my time.
All right. Well, we met Josh Garner now, and who else is in the group with you?
Our new man is, well, he's not new to y'all because y'all hadn't seen us before, but he's from Mount Olive, North Carolina, and this guy usually got a real interesting introduction for him. His name is Willie Sorry, and he lives in Mount Olive, and he has a what do you call it?
Home renovation.
Home renovation business, and he's got it situated where he can be with us all the time, and we're glad to have him. And then my tenor singer, he come to us. I don't even know how to tell you. It just happened. You know, we needed a tenor singer, and
I appeared out of nowhere.
he appeared out of nowhere, and I put him on the National Quartet Convention on the last song we done, and the next history, the people just fell in love with him. And I said, I believe I'll keep you. You know.
And Doug has been a great asset to the group all along. And, you know, Karen, before we go to the break, we were talking earlier, Doug was literally your neighbor for a little while.
That's
Isn't
right.
that something?
Right down the road.
Right.
See, he was a Georgia boy, so.
Tell him where he comes from, Josh.
Doug actually comes out of the world of opera music.
That's true.
A lot of people don't realize it and don't believe it, but it's true. He went to one of those fancy schools. He was classically trained and sang opera all over the world.
Well, maybe Doug and Karen can do a duet.
I'd
in a little
love to
while.
hear that.
I would, too.
I'd love to.
All right, we are visiting with the Dixie Melody Boys today. Hey, Josh, where can we find the Dixie Melody Boys on the world? Internet.
DixieMelodyBoys.com. We're on Facebook. Check us out. Like our page. Even Ed O'Neill has his own personal page on Facebook.
Oh, that's great.
All right, folks, we're coming back to more music right here on Gospel Music USA. Stay tuned. In a little while, we're going to get Mike Lefevre to do something that's useful.
You're watching Gospel Music USA. We're so glad you're with us today because we have one of the greatest groups in all of gospel music, one of my favorites. If you love quartet singing, you're at the right place. I want you to listen to Dixie Melody Boys as they sing some great music for you.
There's a family Bible on the table. Its pages are worn and hard to read, but the family Bible on the table will ever be my key to memory. At the end of the day when work was over and the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can see us sitting round the table when from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly sing.
Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, left for me. This whole world of ours is full of trouble. This whole world would also better be if we had more Bible on the table and mothers singing Rock of Ages left for me. I can see us sitting round the table when from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, left for me.
Thank you. You know, after 35 years, this song is still the most requested song that we have each and every night. It's the Dixie Melody Boys' first #1 hit. I hope you remember this classic.
Please let me sing in the choir, Please let me sing in the choir. One old man can't be all that bad. Won't you please let me sing in the choir? I guess you'd say he's a fixture around town. They all knew his name. And every time the church bells rang, Uncle Jesse, he up and came. He always sang in the very same pew, humming in a voice loud and rough. When it came to the Antioch Church House Choir, Uncle Jesse never heard enough. You see, he always wanted to sing in the choir, but he couldn't sing a lick, don't you know? Why, he tried out for the Antioch Choir 34 years in a row. He'd always get to the tryouts early. He wanted to try out first. But instead of his singing getting any better every year, it just got a little worse. And he'd say, please let me sing in the choir, Please let me sing in the choir. One old man can't be all that bad. Won't you please let me sing in the choir? One cloudy Sunday morning, I remember it was raining some. The church bells rang, everybody came except for Jesse. He didn't come. And everybody started getting worried, but they figured they'd start anyhow. And just as they did, Jesse's voice came booming down from heaven, and I don't know how. He said, I found me a choir that'll let me sing. Now I'm singing in the choir, and I can lift my voice just as high as yours, maybe just a little higher. He said, I found me a choir that'll let me sing. Now I'm singing in the choir. You folks down there, you can't hold me a light, 'cause I'm singing in the heavenly choir. Oh, I found me a choir that'll let me sing. Now I'm singing in the choir, and I can lift my voice just as high as yours, maybe just a little high. Oh, I found me a choir that'll let me sing.
singing in the choir. You folks down there, you can't hold me alive, 'cause I'm singing in that heavenly choir. Please let me sing in the choir, Please let me sing in the choir. One old man can't be all that bad. Won't you please let me sing in the
Oh, I love that song. You know, I think that will forever be my favorite Dixie Melody Boys song. I remember, you know, I was around when that song came out. Was that in the 80s?
We recorded it in 81. I think 82 is when we met the pinnacle, #1.
Oh, what a song. And it was
Beautiful.
just, boy, and it was such a smash song back in 1981. I had just joined the Nealons in 81, and we worked with you all so much. And still working with y'all. We enjoy it so much. Hey, right quickly, we want to thank you all for being with us today. And for all of you at home, thank you for joining us on Gospel Music USA. Be sure to go to our Facebook and like our page. And also check out the Dixie Melody Boys. They have great recordings. You have an album that's out. What's the name of your latest album?
Revived.
Oh, I love that. Revive. And your website one more time.
DixieMelodyBoys.com.
DixieMelodyBoys.com. And Ed, you always stay consistent, and you're always a great example to gospel music and to the Lord. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for being with us today. What a blessing you are. And we're looking so forward to hearing another song from the Dixie Melody Boys. Y'all join us again right here on Gospel Music USA.
People wonder why I sing in church every Sunday. Tell me different songs in other places would make a lot more money, but no amount of pay or fortune would ever make me change. Because Amazing Grace, how sweet that sound, still changes lives today.
That's why I sing gospel music.
It's not just words and melody.
There's much more to it. Just to see a tear fall down the face of a sinner that's been saved by grace. That's why I sing gospel music.
There is coming a day when every saint from every nation will lift their voice around the throne of God in a glorious celebration. Every soul I win for Jesus is one more voice in that great choir, and we'll sing, "Worthy is the Lamb," as we lift Jesus higher.
That's why I sing gospel music.
It's not just words and melody.
There's much more to it. Just to see a tear fall down the face of a sinner that's been saved by grace. That's why I sing gospel music. That's why I sing gospel music.
It's not just words and melody.
There's much more to it. Just to see a tear fall down the face
Of a sinner